Alright, this is a game from a little earlier today. Playing the Worcester, the new US light cruiser at tier 10. Yeah, I don't know what to say about it that really already hasn't been said. It is a fun ship. I'm seeing some funkiness in this replay. Hopefully it won't stick around during the rendering process. We'll see. I just upgraded my graphic card driver, so who knows. Anyways, I'm not going to fast forward through the beginning because I'm going to rant and rave. No. Yeah, today's been an interesting day, as the last couple of weeks have. Here we start, and one of our teammates calls BC. This is one of the two Massachusetts, and our two DDs, both gearings. Now, one looks like he's going to A, even though they call it BC, so I start to turn to A, and at the last second, yeah, he turns back. This is typical gameplay for the day, let me tell you. Yeah, make some comments about that. Make up your mind, dude, really. And then guess what? If I had to predict what was going to transpire here, I would say both of the DDs are going to go to B, and everybody's going to lemon train to C. And guess what starts to happen? Amazing. Yeah. This is how my entire day has been. 46% win rate and averaging in excess of 100,000 damage. So I feel like I've been doing my part, but can't catch a break when it comes to teams or team play. So I don't usually go to A on this map, but I'm pretty frustrated with the day's events. And then, of course, yeah, our Mogami. There's that. He is sitting AFK. And, yeah, I get to leverage him a little bit later on. So at this point, instead of just, probably not the wisest choice, but instead of just lemming training to C with everybody else, as you can see, both DDs have now left B. So we got the entire team basically going to C. Maybe not. We are losing A. They are taking C. And it looks like they are taking B. Yep. This is my world. Welcome to it. Anyways, in the beginning of the chat, the Kronstadt talks about rage. The Massachusetts talk about have some rum. It's just a game. Blah blah blah. Remember, it was the Massachusetts plan to go to B and C. So, not that I would have said anything different. That's usually where I go, but I did spawn up by A. I noticed that the A cap was being taken pretty quickly, but both DDs were located, and the Zao at the time, along with the Neptune, hadn't been spotted. So, excuse me, I suspected that they might be in A and possibly pushing through A, and I'm going to leverage that Mogami that's AFK, let me tell you. So I pull up to this island here, and I'm hoping that the Zao will come by see the Mogami, open fire on the Mogami, give his position away, and I can peek out and maybe take out the Zao. Zao's a pretty scary ship, so not really the ship I want to be battling with 1v1. Oh, and there we go. That's what he's doing. It looks like he's shooting at the Mogami. Yes, he is. He's shooting at somebody. So I go full throttle here. Switch to AP. Throw out my Hydra. And, yeah. Surprise, motherfucker. 6K salvo, followed by a 5K, or 6K, followed by a 4K, almost 5K. And he turns in on me, I switch back to HE, and Zao HE is no joke. Yeah, he hits me pretty good there. And I'm just gonna keep on peppering him with these 152s. And he's trying to return in kind. Unfortunately for him, he's got a much slower rate of fire. Just turning out, he's going broadside. Set a fire on. Anybody that plays Zao knows what broadside means. And yeah, we chuck him for another 5K there. We get a citadel and another 10K there. And then a 3K salvo. And yeah, we need to switch back to HE. And this guy is paying me no respect. He fires off a salvo at me, and then he starts to farm the Mogami. Because the AFK guy is clearly the biggest threat in this scenario. Oh yeah, and we got more torps, so... Yeah, and we had our Hydra up, so... He didn't really surprise us with that. And we get a few more shells off. And, we finish this guy. Now, interestingly enough, he's been shooting, totally ignoring me, and trying to farm some damage off of the Mogami. So, I secure my first kill, our second kill, but we've lost both of our gearings. It does appear one of our gearings took out the enemy Shima. I've taken pretty good damage. Oh boy. And look what we have here. A Turpitz that pushed through B. I believe. Oh, he might have came around A. I didn't see him. And he's obviously been engaged with somebody. And he is... Oh, and our crown stats now. He's also hyper-focused on this Mogami, who poses absolutely no threat to him because he's not even moving. His guns, when I look back, his guns hadn't even moved, so I'm not really sure what these guys' fascination with this Mogami and this, I want to say easy, but I'm going to call it a cheesy kill. If you're out here chasing an AFK dude, you're doing something wrong. And this guy is actually part of a Turpitz division. Send another fire on him. And we're going to continue to hammer him with our HE. I've been playing around with this build, this captain build a little bit. I actually have two 19-point captains for this boat right now. I've been going back and forth. This is a George Doe. And I've taken some of the skills that he gets a bonus to. So, other than that, it's your I would say it's your typical Worcester. Yes, Worcester build. And we get the Turpitz. Minus advanced firing training. I opted out of that to get a few lower point skills, and to give a few new things a try. I've kind of gone back and forth on the setup of this boat. Right now I am running a rudder shift mod, I believe, and the reload mods. Other than that, everything is standard Worcester-ish. I've gone back and forth between the range and the acceleration options, but I think I'm going to settle with a shorter range, slightly higher rate of fire, and I have the skill that allows my turrets to rotate faster to compensate for the reload, which also gives you the slower turret rotation, which I can't stand. I really, really, really hate that. If I can't kite away and have my guns keep up or rotate at a reasonable speed, I find it very frustrating. Longer range guns, I didn't find it too difficult to hit stationary targets or battleships and or broadside cruisers. Obviously DDs at 19.4 kilometers is kind of a pointless endeavor to shoot at. What I found kind of frustrating, more so than being able to or not being able to hit targets at range, was the fact that I was detected at much greater range, and I just found myself in weird situations where I'd be firing at somebody and somebody halfway across the map would be able to take shots at me because I was visible. They were spotting me because they were in my firing bloom, my spotting range. So I didn't really expect that. I played for probably 10 or 15 games with the range mod on, and yeah, it was just weird. I don't know. I didn't really expect it. Anyways, back to the game. Took some shots at that Neptune that got stuck on the island and allowed me to get a couple good shots on him. He smoked up, and my plan here is to close the distance, pop my hydro, pop my radar, but of course I am going to shoot at this Montana because I am behind this mountain or island for all intents and purposes, and they can't really, with that Neptune being in smoke, he can't spot me. So this is a little bit of free damage, and ideally I'd like to set a couple fires on this Montana. I'm not sure if he's going to come toward me or if he's actually going to turn out or continue heading west. It looks like he is continuing to head west. So again, I'm going to see what I can do to him. Pop my radar, and I get detected as soon as I pop my radar. And yep, it's on. I'm glad I got my hydro up. I really like the consumable options on this boat. I think they're, I don't know if it's OP or not. I don't really care. I mean, every ship plays differently with the tools that you have at your disposal. So, I mean, this boat requires some care when playing. He's got his hydro up, so he knows my location. So I'm going to try to turn out a little bit and get an angle to him because I noticed he was actually turning out. I'm switching to AP, and this is interesting. We get 2 citadels in that salvo. We get 7 more in that salvo. And we get 1 more in that, and we take the Neptune out. Okay. Somebody takes a pot shot at me from range. Didn't even see who that was. Didn't have any effect. Yeah. Neptune. These guys that basically suicide for a torp launch. Crack me up. I don't know. Maybe he's new to the game. Maybe he doesn't know what the Worcester's rate of fire is. But I mean, I wouldn't have given him that much broadside for any reason. So, got what he got. Ooh. Notice this NC pushing in, or at least coming in my general direction. So I'm going to type in chat "stay alive" because this game is very, very close right now. We do have, with me taking an A cap, we do have a 1 cap advantage now, but we have a ship advantage, so we should be in good shape. However, as I said before, the gameplay over the last couple days has been bizarre at best. Just people doing ridiculous stuff at ridiculous times for no apparent reason. So we got a double fire on the NC, which is an awesome start. And we are throwing some IFAG down. Again, this build, my 4-point skills are IFAG and concealment. 3-point is just superintendent. 2 points I have. Is he still on fire? He is. For my 2-pointers, I believe I have expert marksman, which is, I believe, the turret rotation. And then I have, what else do I have? Oh, adrenaline rush, I believe. And then 1-pointers, I have the first 3, as well as the long-range fire detection. I can't remember what that one's called, but it allows me to switch shells if they're loaded in like a second. Protects my AA. Lets me know how many people are taking a look at me. Although the skill that allows you to know if somebody's shooting from long range, I don't even think I've seen that work yet. I've never really used it on a ship. I ended up with 1 extra point and didn't really have anything else to take, so I took that, but yeah. Anyways. So I'm jumping in B cap now. Our Bismarck is off in Never Never Land. I don't know where he finishes in the game, but he's been along the map edge chasing this Indy. For what reason, I have no idea. Targeted that plane and shot him down immediately. My max AA range without advanced firing training is 7.2 as opposed to 8.6. It would have been. So, still not bad. And the boat still has strong AA. I just wanted to test this captain with a different build. So, we take some more shots at the NC. We get another fire. Probably shouldn't have fired. Should have capped first, but either way, I was able to secure the cap for my second solo cap. And a little bit of high caliber there. That was cool. Love high caliber. Love high caliber amplifier. Considering the damage I've done, I really haven't got a whole lot of achievements. I'm going to keep hammering this NC. He's got 2 fires and he goes down to the fire. That pretty much secures the game at this point. Even if the Hindi takes A or stops the cap or even kills a ship, I don't think it matters. I wasn't really paying attention to the clock during the game, but we're down to a minute left in this game. So, not bad. Very fun boat. Asking my teammates to let me get the Kraken. I'm being very, very greedy. I don't think I've got a Kraken in this boat. I only got about 40 games in it, but I haven't got a Kraken in it yet, I don't believe. Matter of fact, I believe this is my highest damage game in it. I've had mixed results. I've had a bunch of really good games, unfortunately, with really crappy teams, equated to a loss. And I've had a handful of 150 plus K damage games. So, I've also probably changed several different captain builds and several different upgrade and module or upgrade loadouts. So, kind of still feeling this boat out and seeing what works for me. I know there's a lot of people out there that, I see some of the YouTubers and, oh, it's the holy grail, I can only run that. Well, not me, I'll try some stuff. So 218 was our final damage, 4 kills, 15 fires, 12 citadels, 2 cap defends, and 2 captures, which is awesome. Solid XP, solid credits, 2957 base XP. Almost 900 above the Republic, who also did a good job. I actually sent him a compliment because he kicked butt. I didn't really see him throughout the game, but I obviously did a lot of damage, and he was right there with me, so comps to him. Yeah, there you go. 120 of 180 capture points and 17 of 273 defense points, which means there was a pretty crazy battle down in C. Yeah, took home 546,000 credits and 11,000 captain XP. Hope you enjoyed the video. Thanks for watching.